So I got asked earlier, why wasn't any of the shots filmed inside any of these Hobbit holes filmed? It's a great question. So that was done in a film studio. So all the external shots that you see in the film in Hobbiton were shot right here. But all the internal shots, so any scenes inside any Hobbit hole, were shot in Wellington Stone Street Studio.
Kalau dalam rumah,
And we actually created multiple different sizes of holes. Like I explained over again, I was cutting that because of course perspective. Okay, so we had a much smaller bag end built and a much larger bag end. Okay, so the smaller bag end was used for scenes with Gandalf inside because he needed to hit his head on some of the rafters in there. And the larger Hobbit hole was used for scenes with the Hobbits and the Hobbits inside. Now Peter Jackson actually owns the much larger Hobbit hole of bag end. And whenever his friends and family come to visit him, they get the same bag end. How cool is that? Okay. Does anyone know Peter Jackson by any chance? No? Okay. So, in the front here, we've got this iconic little seat here as well. This is Bilbo's pipe and his diary. Now, in the Fellowship of the Ring, this is where Bilbo and Gandalf sit down and enjoy some piping. Okay, in the start of the film. Now, you see Bilbo blow a smoke ring out, and what does Gandalf blow out that goes straight to the smoke ring? A ship. That's it. Okay. Now, I'll turn your attention to this beautiful view behind you, folks. Best view in Hobbiton, arguably in the whole of Waikato region. Now in the distance there you can see the Kaimai Ranges, those mountain ranges there. Okay. When the film was first released in the cinemas, all the locals went and saw the film and they all recognised the farmlands just by looking at that scene where they were smoking. Okay. And they all called Russell up and they said, Russell, was the Lord of the Rings filmed on your farm? What's the deal? Why'd you keep this a secret? Can we come and have a look? I was like, yep, sure, come and have a look. And that's exactly what inspired Russell to open this place as a tourist attraction. He kept getting people calling him, even sneaking onto his set. We found people with their sleeping bags sleeping inside some of these Hobbit holes. Okay, we needed to get stronger security measures. We didn't know how big Lord of the Rings was going to be. Okay, and it took New Zealand by storm. But it was the best thing that could have possibly happened to this country. It brought a lot more people here visiting, and it opens up the tourism. Okay, now further down this hill on the right-hand side, there is a blue Hobbit hole, perfect for some photos. And just a bit further down, there's an area that will regroup there with some seats and a water pump. Regroup down there until everyone's finished with their photos in front of the okay? All right, I'll meet you down there.